Welcome back, everyone. This is Paranormal Activity, Para for Normal People, and this is part 3. Um, I was speaking to the collective. You are an individual that has a lovely heart. You're kind, you're loyal. You see things for what they are, and it's really hard for you to overlook certain things. And you just gotten to the point where you've kept your mouth shut so much that you just can't do it anymore. You've gone to the point of no return. There are certain family members that have belittled you and betrayed you and talked about you, and they're still talking. They're actually talking now. And they've gotten to the point where they think you're not noticing. But this is what is going on with you, collective. You're not an individual that's just a collective. You're a chosen one. And because you're chosen, your sight and your knowing and your intuition and your third eye, you are also a high priestess or a high priest. And you very rarely go against the grain. You know when you feel it deep down inside, you're not going to overlook that. You've been there, done that. And these individuals have tried to not only steal physical things, but a substantial amount of money that you are entitled to and have not received it because they have stood in the way. They also have done something behind your back that you know nothing of. And when you're going to find this out, you're going to be more than shocked. You're going to be outraged. So much so that God has blocked it from your sight, even though you feel it inside. Because if He hadn't blocked it, you'd probably be in jail right now. These individuals have done black magic, have gone to practitioners to actually do harm to you, and the practitioners had said, can't do it. This individual is highly protected. They're not something you want to play with. What they don't understand is everything that they're trying to do to you, even to the point where they're trying to steal your identity, to the point where they're actually trying to be slick about it, but just can't be because they're too much of an idiot to notice that they're being seen. They're being watched. And they're not only being watched by certain individuals, they're being watched by the law. That when it comes to the part where they get caught up in their own, I don't even want to go there, but when they get caught up in their own crap, they're not going to know what to do. They're actually going to be begging you to help them. You're not to. Turn away, walk away, act like they don't even exist because they've done too much. And in the process of doing too much, they've screwed themselves up. Everything they've taken, you're going to receive back tenfold. On that note, not only are you going to receive everything back tenfold, everything that they've done will be returned to sender. So they're not going to be smiling or having a good time with whatever comes out, because when God gives them their karma, their shadow work isn't even going to be started. They're not even going to be even in that category. They're going to have to deal with whatever they've done to the point where they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be flabbergasted. You, on the other hand, are going to open the doors and the opportunities that have been given to you. There is a person that's coming from far who's going to be nothing like what you've ever thought. The individual that broke your heart is going to have to see that. And when they do, they're going to wish they never played you out. Because like I said, they're going to look like a straight up clown. Now, on top of that, these individuals that have played you to the point where, and these are family members. There might be one or two friends, but they're family members. These individuals that have played you out are not only narcissists, they're evil. They're so wicked. You don't even know how they've gotten to that point, but you've always been treated like this. You're chosen. You're the black sheep of the family. You're going to be in that status until we're calling. Because once Yahweh returns, chosen will be gathered up to stand by the right hand of the Father to fight this holy war. And you are highly, highly, highly ranked in the spiritual realm. Like I said, you're a high priestess or a high priest. I don't know if this resonated with anyone, but this is your opening. You've been asking for a message, and this is the message that has come to you. I hope I've helped someone. I hope I've given you at least a opening of a door, because this is going to be one of many messages that you will get, not only from myself. I'm definitely a energy reader, but you're going to get several other readers that are going to hit the same spot. In the meantime, keep an eye out for my upcoming videos and my lives. Until then, may Yahweh bless you. May you have the universe open up every door that you desire. May all your prayers be answered. Until then, my friends, have a good night.